Alright, so hey guys, Aiden here with a review of the TTPOD T1-E in-ear monitors. So the TTPOD T1-E has a bit of a reputation for being a high quality IEM for a not so high price. You can pick them up for about $36 at dx.com right now, which makes them a pretty compelling value for under $50. Now what do these give you that your old pair of cheaper Apple earbuds don't, and why should you spend your money on them? So we'll be covering a couple of different areas of these earphones, starting off with the design, features, usability, comfort, and then finishing off with the sound. So jumping into the design, these earbuds come in quite the range of colours. I have the clear ones, which I quite like the design of as the internals are actually visible, but they also come in many other colours for your own personal preference. It comes with a cable, which I think is a very good length. It's not so long that you have to wrap it around your waist to hide all the cable, but it's long enough that it can reach where you need it. It has a nice slider to adjust how much you want the earbuds to be separate, and a nice middle connector with your serial number. At the bottom we have a 3.5mm plug with some subtle TTPOD branding. Now this plug is one of my gripes with these earphones. The main purpose of earphones is the fact that they're portable, and this connector is so large that it protrudes when having a device in your pocket, and Lord knows when you have a bottom mounted jack on your phone like on the G3. A shorter plug would really have been more practical. At the other end we have the earphones themselves. One thing that is quickly apparent is that these are not super small earphones, and they have quite a distinctive design, somewhat resemblant of the Sennheiser IE800, which is not a bad thing. In fact, I quite like their bold design, and I think they look really cool in the clear form, and the back gold accents look awesome. Now these earbuds come with a great range of tips, most of which quite complement the style. All around these earphones are a little on the bulky side, and have a distinct and appealing design. These earphones also apparently appeal to cats. Now these earbuds aren't packed with features by any means, however they have a close brother, the TTPOD T1S, which are pretty much exactly the same except they have an inline remote, so if that's your thing, they might be a better choice. Now I'll branch on the sound later, but I think the biggest reason to buy these is actually the use case. These earbuds have excellent noise isolation, blocking out a large amount of background noise, which means you can have lower volumes in loud environments. This is why I feel these make the perfect on-the-go earphones, for when you need good audio but you can't carry your main headphones around, and want even better noise isolation than a pair of closed headphones. They're small enough to stuff in your pocket, so I did some listening in the car with these and the ATH-M50s, and found these actually more enjoyable to listen to just because of that noise isolation. So if portable listening is a big factor, then these excel there. However, it isn't all good. I found that it was hard to get a comfortable fit, even with the included range of tips. I eventually found one that fitted well, but it's not really comfortable for long listening, and it's not the best fit. This will vary person to person, but you might need to invest in some aftermarket tips to get the best fit for these. Now before I branch into the sound, I should say that I'm by no means an audio expert, and that I'm just an enthusiast who likes it, so I'll give my feedback there. If you want a really high quality in-depth review about the sound and sound signature and all that, check out headfi.com, I'll have them linked below, and they have some really good reviews on products like this. Now I did my testing in a couple of situations, and with multiple devices. I did my main comparison between these and stock LG earphones, my ATH-M50s and the K7XXs. I will not be using an amp for these, as I don't expect anyone to be using them with an amp in most situations. Now I found these earphones were quite good sounding, but they didn't blow me away. I found them a bit lacking in punch, with mids falling a bit flat and bass not super present. However, I also found that the type of tips that I used affected the sound signature dramatically, but of course I could only test them with the ones that fitted me. However, I did find them quite enjoyable for on-the-go listening, where I wasn't super fussed with the quality. I just wanted to be able to hear the music clearly, and not have it lack detail like some cheaper earphones. So what do I think the use case for these earphones are? For studio listening, I don't think these are really the best option. But if you're looking for the type of earphone which you want to take on the go, or in noisy situations, and you don't want to break the bank while keeping acceptable sound quality, then these seem like a good option. They certainly have some flaws, but have an appealing design and some decent assets which you should certainly consider. Alright, so thanks for watching guys, feel free to like or dislike, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that. Sharing especially helps, as I'm still a small channel and I'd love to grow and give more content back to you guys, so spread the word if you could. And also just comment down below what you think of this product and any feedback you have for me, as I really appreciate it and will take it on board. Also, feel free to hit me up on Twitter if you're not a big fan of YouTube comments. So I think that's about it, and I'll be out of here, so I'll see you in the next one.